The most prestigious awards night in football, the Ballon d'Or, has just ended in Paris. Were there any controversies? Stay with me as we go through the list of tonight's winners. Here are the list of winners on the night. Yes, the Copper Trophy, which goes to the best under 21 player, went to no one but Lamine Yamal. Yes, I think he really deserved it. Yes, and then the woman who won the Copper Award was also Vicky Lopez, who is also a player of Barcelona. And then to the next award, Johan Cruyff Award, which goes to the best manager of the year. And it was won by Luis Enrique. And the women's side was won by Serena Wayman of England. Now, the next awards, the Yashin Awards, which goes to the best goalkeeper of the year, which was won by Donnarumma when he was at PSG. Yes, and then on the women's side, it was won by Hannah Hampton of Chelsea. And then to the Gerd Müller Trophy, which went to Gyökeres. Yes, this trophy goes to the best striker of the year, and it was won by Gyökeres. So the next on the list, Men's Club of the Year, and it was won by obviously PSG. Yes, after their Champions League heroics and then other trophies they won last season. And then on the women's side, it was won by Arsenal after they won the Champions League last season. Yes, the Arsenal women's team. Now, the main awards for the night, which let's start with the women's side, which was won by Aitana Bonamati of Barcelona. Yes, she has won it again after winning previously. Yes, so Aitana Bonamati of Barcelona won it this year as well. And then the main award of the night, the Ballon d'Or, the overall best player of the year, went to Ousmane Dembele of PSG. Yes, the Ballon d'Or winner Ousmane Dembele won this award at the age of 28. Yes, and I think a lot of us were expecting Dembele to win this award. Others were in for Lamine Yamal with the kind of form he was in from last season coming into this season. Yes, but then I think with the stats, the trophies, and the kind of game Ousmane Dembele played from the back end of last year to this year, I think he really, really deserved this. Yes, I think when he was presented with this award, he was in tears. His family, his brothers, his mom, everyone was present to witness this occasion, especially it being in Paris, in his hometown in France. Yes, so I think he had the whole family around. Lamine Yamal also, with sources saying he had about 20 family members present on the night. Yes, so that shows you how these footballers really, really value their families. Yes, so let's focus on the winner, Ousmane Dembele. Here are some stats that I think helped him to win this year's Ballon d'Or. Yes, becoming the best player in the world. Here's his stats for the year. Dembele played 61 games, scored 39 goals, 14 assists. So in combination, he had 53 goals and assists in 61 games. He was Ligue 1's best player, Ligue 1's Golden Boot winner, Champions League's best player of the season. He won the Champions League itself. He won the Ligue 1. He won the Coupe de France, and then he won the French Super Cup. Now, let's go to his contender, Lamine Yamal, on the other hand. He played 62 games, 21 goals in all competitions, 26 assists. In total, he had 47 goals and assists in 62 games. He won the La Liga, he won the Copa del Rey, he won the Spanish Super Cup, and then La Liga's most assists of the season. Yes, so I think, personally, I was rooting for Dembele to win this because of the kind of impact he had on this PSG team. The number of goals, the number of assists, his overall impact was unbelievable. Yes. On the other hand, Lamine Yamal also did very well for Barcelona, especially considering the age that he is in right now. A very young boy playing with the brain of elderly people. He's way ahead of his age. Yes, but then I think Lamine did well, but then I think Ousmane Dembele really deserved it more than him. Ask me why. Because first of all, I think Lamine Yamal wasn't even the best player at Barcelona last season. When it comes to numbers, when it comes to stats, he wasn't the best player last season for Barcelona. He did his very best, but then when it comes to stats and numbers, Rafinha had the best season as in the whole of Barcelona's team. He had the best numbers, he had the best stats in the Barcelona setup. He was Barcelona's best player last season, not Lamine Yamal. So this is a question. How can you be the best player in the world if you are not the best player in your team? Right? So I think the Copa Award that he won was well deserved. And then with the Copa Award, he is the first player to win it back to back. Yes, well deserved. Because at his age, and then at the age of, I think with his mates, I don't think there's anyone close to Lamine Yamal. Yes, so I think winning the Copa Trophy was very okay for him. But then the Ballon d'Or, I think Ousmane Dembélé was far by far the favorite to win this. Yes. So Ousmane Dembélé was the best player in the French league, the best player of his team, the best player of Champions League. So how do you tell me he doesn't deserve to win this? He really deserves to win this. And I think this year the votes have really done justice. Because in previous years, we know there have been controversies, a lot of controversies regarding who wins the Ballon d'Or. Yes, notably last year's Ballon d'Or ceremony or Ballon d'Or award, which went to Rodri. A whole lot of people were expecting Vinicius Jr. to win this award. But then at the last minute, we heard that from many sources that it was going to Rodri instead of Vinicius Jr. Yeah, so with this kind of inconsistencies with the Ballon d'Or, most people claim the Ballon d'Or has lost its credibility. And then I think with some scenarios, a lot of scenarios that have happened, I think there's some kind of truth in this. Yes, because there was a time we knew Ballon d'Or was given to just purely the best player in the world. But then at the time, it changed to the person with the best stats, the best, with the best stats. And if you add trophies, then that's it. Because at first, the likes of Zidane, the likes of Ronaldinho, the likes of George Weah and co, who previously won it, how many goals were they scoring? They weren't scoring so much. But now the Ballon d'Or has turned to something different. If you have the stats, you win it. But then, in my opinion, it shouldn't be like this. Because there are proper ballers, there are proper players who play very good football, and then at the end of the day, they don't get to win the Ballon d'Or. The likes of Neymar having won the Ballon d'Or. The likes of Iniesta, the likes of Xavi. So I think Ballon d'Or shouldn't be just based on stats, right? Just stats or trophies, because there are players who really play football. They are really good at what they do. But then because of the stats of other people who aren't close to how good those players are winning Ballon d'Ors. Yes, so in my opinion, Ballon d'Or shouldn't be based just on stats. It should go back to the previous days. The likes of Kaká and co. The likes of Ronaldinho, the likes of Ronaldo Nazario. It wasn't all about stats. It was about pure football. Yes, initially we knew it was about pure football. That gives you the Ballon d'Or, plus some trophies. Yes, so I think Ousmane Dembélé really deserves this year's Ballon d'Or. And I think this should be a very good first-time impression for Lamine Yamal, because at this age, being at the podium is not an easy task. He has really done well, but then I think Dembele deserved this one. Yes, so you can put in the comment section what you think about this ceremony, what you think about this award. If you think Lamine Yamal deserved it, let us know in the comment section with your reasons. And if you think Dembele also really deserves this award, you can let us have a discussion in the comment section. Yes, so guys, thank you for joining me today. See you next time.